Viewer discretion is advised.
Boom, perfect timing.
Catherine Jensen, a woman with a criminal history and known for filing false police reports, calls College Park police. She claims that Charles Reed, a paraplegic man she hadn't seen in 20 years, kicked down her door, choked her, and fled on foot.
So, what happened?
He kicked in the door. I ran. He choked me out.
Mr. Reed, paralyzed from the chest down since 2000, physically could not have committed the crime. Police do no proper investigation and issue a warrant for Mr. Reed's arrest based solely on Jensen's word. No one verifies Mr. Reed's disability, checks his alibi, or investigates Jensen's background. While trying to renew his passport, Mr. Reed learns about the warrant. He contacts Officer Markenley Belotte, the officer who took Jensen's report 9 months previously, to clear things up. Charles Reed agrees to meet Officer Belotte at the College Park Police Department. He arrives in his wheelchair, cooperative and calm.
Then I finally go up there literally knowing absolutely nothing about it. I essentially surrendered myself because I was that innocent.
Officer Belotte surprises Mr. Reed by reading him his rights and saying he's being arrested. Despite Mr. Reed explaining he's paralyzed and offering proof, Officer Belotte handcuffs him, causing him to fall out of his wheelchair. Mr. Reed lies on the floor for over 3 minutes, requesting help. Officers mostly stand and watch, eventually to help him back into his chair, but the arrest continues. Some officers start questioning the arrest. One says it's a ruse.
It's a ruse, man.
So,
I mean, it's an obvious attempt to not to go to jail, so.
Yeah.
But Sergeant Harvey Dorsey notices Mr. Reed's atrophied legs and suggests contacting the district attorney. He even admits the story just doesn't add up.
Might need to call the district attorney's office, because if the door was kicked in, he didn't kick it in. He didn't kick it in.
Well, she didn't say kicked in. She said, well, I can't recall if it was kicked in or if that's what she said, because all I remember I wrote was that forced entry was made. So if it was kicked in, and he has indeed been paralyzed since he was 19 years old, that would be kind of hard.
I mean, because I'm looking at his legs. I got a couple of relatives that are quadriplegics. That what we see with his lower extremities ain't for play.
Okay.
That's legit. When he get out,
Good afternoon, Mr. Reed. My name is Officer Belotte.
Oh, hey, man.
You're the one I've been emailing recently.
Yeah, all right.
Doing well. Give me a second. I'm gonna just read you something and then I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, all right?
Great.
So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney and to have an attorney present during any questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided to you at government expense. Knowing and understanding your rights as I have explained them to you, are you willing to answer any questions without an attorney present?
Yes.
All right. So, Mr. Reed, do you know a Catherine Elizabeth Jensen who once resided at 4111 Fredericksburg Drive?
No, never heard that.
You don't recall who she is?
I have an ex-girlfriend named Catherine Elizabeth Lane from like 20 years ago. But that's the only, you said Catherine Elizabeth Jensen?
Jensen, yes, sir.
No, never heard that name before.
Okay. Do you know where you were on about, I understand it's been about 9 months ago, but on the night of June 15th, 2024?
I couldn't tell you that.
You couldn't tell me? All right. How long have you been in your wheelchair?
Since I was 18.
Since you were 18?
5 years.
If you don't mind me asking, what's your condition?
Gunshot. I was robbed.
You were robbed?
Murdered. Yeah.
When and where did this happen?
In 2000, over by the pen.
By where?
By the federal pen, like, Boulevard,
Okay.
Moreland.
So was that in Georgia?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Like 3 miles down the road.
So you were seen by who? What hospital?
Well, I got immediately taken to Grady.
To Grady.
And then I spent about a month and a half in Shepherd, by Piedmont Hospital, learning how to live in a wheelchair.
So, you said you were shot. Where were you shot?
Like physically?
Yeah.
Like right here?
In the back and
I was driving in my car and somebody shot at me through the window. And it,
went in, through your armpit?
yeah, went all the way across my spine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cause according to Ms. Jensen, on this date, you forcefully entered her home and attacked her. So.
Yeah, that's,
And you say you have no recollection of who she is?
I have absolutely no idea who that is. Yeah. Certainly haven't forced my way into anybody's house.
Because she was able to provide us with your exact information and a description of how you look.
I truly have no idea who that is. Like,
Okay.
said I forced my way into their house?
Yes, sir.
Like, what does that mean? Like,
I can't recall. She says you forcefully entered her home. So, I don't know whether you kicked it down, stormed it through, whatever way, as long as you weren't invited, you were forcefully entering into the home, into the residence. So
I haven't been away from my house and like I said, I think when you and I were emailing, I mentioned I have a toddler. I haven't been out of my house after I work from home. The only time I'm allowed to leave my house is with my wife and kid. So I have absolutely no idea what this is about.
how did you get here today?
I mean, I drove. I mean, I'm on lunch, but I'm not allowed to leave. I just, I work all day from home, and caring for a kid at the moment that 5 p.m. hits. So
Okay. So I don't know what all happened between you and Miss Jensen, because this was about 9 months ago, however long ago it was.
Is that somebody that lives in Atlanta?
Lives in the city of College Park. So
I haven't been to College Park in I can't even tell. This is the first time I've been to College Park in 20 years or something. I can't even.
Okay. Well, I understand you say you haven't been here, but unfortunately, you do have the warrant out for your arrest. So I'm gonna have to place you into custody, and I'm gonna take you downstairs. You're gonna be booked and entered, and you're gonna have to go to jail. So you're saying you haven't been here in X amount of years, and you say you've been in this wheelchair since you were 18. If you have proof of all of this information that can be verified, you say you went to Grady through your doctors or whatever the case may be, your chiropractor or whoever it is, that shows that you've been in that wheelchair, then that would make it hard to prove that you forcefully entered that woman's home. So if you get those documents in order, you could bring those with you when you go to your first appearance, to your bond hearing or whatever the case may be, and we'll figure it out. But as of this moment, I will have to place you under arrest. Do you have any weapons, anything sharp on you, anything of that nature?
No. Can I pee and stuff?
You'll be able to pee. I'm gonna take you right downstairs. You're not even going anywhere.
This is crazy to me.
What kind of car do you have?
My Hyundai.
That gray Hyundai Sonata?
Yeah.
All right, no problem. So, do me a favor, put your hands out. Unfortunately, it is. Put your hands out.
I can't. Is this a joke? My wife?
You'll get a phone call when you get downstairs.
Name's Charles, her name's Sarah.
Do me a favor, lift your hands up above your head, please.
I don't have muscle control.
Okay, that's fine.
It's not like
Put on the other side.
I
on the
literally
other side.
can't. I don't have muscle control. I'm not. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Peggy's, help me out.
It looked like it's hard for you putting this on my car. That shit crazy. If you would do this, I would push your ass right up my shit. You got to call for now. You got to call for now.
That's fine.
Do you understand what's happening to me right now? I need a paramedic like immediately.
33 to radio, can I have a signal for my location for a white male who fell out of a wheelchair? My bad, 24 to radio, can I have a signal for my location? N35 lobby for a white male who fell out of a wheelchair.
Oh my god. Can somebody please help me off the ground? I'm paralyzed. Can I get out of my wheelchair?
Yeah, let's help him out.
Oh, I was waiting for the paramedics to come. They're right next door, so.
I'm going to tell you what you need to do. This is what you need to do. Go to Brady Hospital. Before you can come in, you need to go to Brady Hospital. Get the proof.
Like, pick me up like a baby.
Get the proof. He's been in a wheelchair for the last 2 years. It's on the chest. Ready? Broke into your house. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But please don't break my pelvis.
No, we're not.
I can't do anything here.
Okay, we helping you. Hold on.
You'll move my leg. It's my leg that's. You see that?
Okay, I got you. Okay. All right, push it up. I'm gonna have to get behind it a little bit. Okay, so this is what we need to do first. What is the warrant for? Hold on, sir. Hold on. What's the warrant for?
Ag assault.
Broke into somebody's house.
From the trespass ag assault.
How long ago?
June 19th. June 19th, 15th, 9th, one of
How
those
long you
days.
been paralyzed?
25 years.
Okay. Make a phone call to me. Hold on. Let's get him sitting up right.
I can't. I don't have any muscles, sir.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna help slide you back some more.
Good. Peggy's, grab this arm.
It's just showing that you have a warrant, but we're gonna do our due diligence. Because if you're paralyzed, somebody must have made a mistake.
I thought
Okay. Hold on. Who is the original agency? We are. Who's the detective? You are. Okay. Give me a second. Let me give this to the fire department.
I get my doctor on the phone.
I'm gonna let you know right now. He just walked the hell out of that wheelchair. I held him with the tip of my fingers, and he fell down and fell on the floor. But basically, on what day was this? I still remember the call. On June 15th last year, I got a call about a lady from 4111 Fredericksburg Drive, and so basically, she was like, and when I got to the house, the front door was kicked in, and I think she was like hiding by the garage or something. And she comes out and she's bleeding from her arm. Her neck is bruised up and everything. She's like, my ex-boyfriend who we broke up 2 days ago just entered my home and attacked me. And then after that, I asked her, hey, you know, have y'all lived together? Yeah, we used to live together at this address. Do you have any of his information? Gave me his name, spelled it out, gave me a description, told me what he looked like, ran it through NCIC, it matched. And then I was like, is this him? She was like, yes, that's him. Gentleman right there. Issue the warrant. So now he's saying, man, I ain't been here in like X amount of years.
Wife said he got shot at 19. He's been paralyzed since then. He's due some backdrop.
So I was like, man, I don't know if this is true or not, and I can't ascertain that right now.
So, might need to call the district attorney's office. Because if the door was kicked in, he didn't kick it in. He didn't kick it in.
Well, she didn't say kicked in. She said, well, I can't recall if it was kicked in or if that's what she said. Because all I remember I wrote was that forced entry was made. So if it was kicked in, and he has indeed been paralyzed since he was 19 years old, that would be kind of hard.
Because I'm looking at his legs. I got a couple of relatives that are quadriplegics. That what we see with his lower extremities ain't for play.
Okay.
That's legit. And if he was born in 82, that means he was shot in 2001. And he's been paralyzed since, 19 years. I would suggest calling the district attorney's office. Let them know what you got. And even though
because now it's looking like she might have made a false report. So that's what I was looking like. I was like, I don't know. Because between now and June, that's what, 9 months? I was like, I don't know if something happened between those 9 months that might have put him in a wheelchair.
let's walk back here. I can tell you now, he's going out in Fulton County.
They're not gonna take him.
Well, on an aggravated assault charge, they will take him, but
Damn.
it's don't mean to interrupt your lunch. I'm stepping in, helping out a little bit. They got a quadriplegic guy up there in
I just
handcuffs.
told him about that.
Oh, he already got the rundown.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's phony wash.
Yeah, but how could he?
And I just want to put it out there. He flopped out the wheelchair. I was like, can you raise your hands? Because I'm trying to, pat him down, make sure he doesn't have anything. I don't know if the camera's going to catch it, but I got him by the tip of my fingers. And he just...
It's a ruse, man.
So-
It's an obvious attempt to not to go to jail. So
Yeah, but he is fucked up from the waist below.
That is pretty... After actually seeing him, I agree. But then again, like I said, I don't know what happened between 9 months ago from now, and I don't know how much muscle mass you lose from not using your legs. So I don't know if,
that's for the court to decide.
Yeah, yeah. Wife said he's been paralyzed for 19 years, so.
No.
Okay.
I mean, just get ready to declare him.
Yeah. Okay.
All you need.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
So y'all better get the lawyers on standby, because I know damn well he's gonna make a whole issue out of this.
yeah. So we've got cameras out there now too.
And like I said, hopefully it sees that I was. When I tell you, sorry, my bad, LT. When I tell you I was barely touching him, and then and I'm like, bro, he just flopped out this damn chair.
Okay.
So I'm like, and he's like, oh, I have no muscles, but you're holding yourself up by your arms. On top of that, how did you get from your car across the street to in here? That means you have some type of muscle mass to will yourself in here.
Yeah, you got that much.
So-
Yeah. All right, go ahead, buddy. I just want to make sure.
240 radio, status on that signal 4. Okay. Disregard, I see him now. Why?
I don't know, I'm a paraplegic, so it's like I can't really tell like what's happened to me.
I got you.
You know?
Right. So, if you need his information. So I just spoke to LT and Major. Unfortunately, I still have to take him because it's a felony warrant. Now, I don't know what's happening between you and this young lady, whatever you guys had. That's not...
Yeah, I understand that.
So if she made a false report, that's going to be on her, obviously. Like I said, I explained, I noticed her condition, I see it. but I have to do my due diligence. It's a warrant out. I have to go ahead and take you in. So now that's going to be up to you and the courts and your lawyers and her and
To
that,
do what? Like with,
to establish your innocence until proven guilty. So at this point, she says you kicked down her door. It don't look like you could kick anything. No offense at this point in time. So that's why I told you earlier. If you have documentation that you were shot at 19, that you've been to Grady, that you
I do. I can provide it in 10 minutes from now.
So give me
I
one
mean, I can
second.
just call my doctor, right? I mean, like,
I need paper.
I
If it
can
ain't
go
on paper,
get
it don't
from
happen.
them. I mean, you can call the DMV and see that I've needed mechanical aids on my license for the past 25 years. You can call, we can drive to Grady right now.
Give me 1 second. Let me actually give me 1
I
second.
can show you my handicap
Hold on.
placard that I got 15 years ago.
Give me 1 second. Let me go talk to my manager real quick. Why is this always shocking me? I'm so sorry, last thing. He's saying that he can prove with paper documentation that he's been in a wheelchair for that long.
Okay, but you can still punch somebody in the wheelchair, right? I mean, that doesn't mean that he didn't do what he was accused of, right?
The main thing, honestly and truly, is the forced entry part, because that would be how he would have entered the home to do all of that.
Well, here's what you do. You call the complaint room and you say, look, he's here, he's in a wheelchair, this is what he was accused of, what do you want me to do?
The victim?
No, call the complaint room, the DA's office,
Oh, okay.
and let him opine on whether or not you should rescind the warrant or let it stand.
I think I have that number. I have the Fulton County case intake number. I don't know if that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just tell me that you need to speak to an attorney about a case, and they'll call you back.
They're not answering, so I'll see. If they don't answer, I guess I'm gonna have to take them and either that or let the warrant stand. I don't know what.
But I mean, the warrant's never going to go away, though. Like you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. So this is a turned into a delicate situation that I
You must leave your phone number in order.
didn't know it would be.
I think you're still covered under probable cause because
Like, I don't know if I told you earlier, she gave a description of him, spelled out his name, and gave us his date of birth. So I'm like, unless she's just your mistress and she's just really that pissed off at you that she would go through all these links, it's no mistaken identity. It's
right.
So
I mean, he could have forced entry if he had a tool, or I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't think just because you're in a wheelchair doesn't mean you
can't break a door down.
Right. And then the victim will have to explain that in court, you know.
All right.
Or maybe you can get her on the phone and add some clarity to the issue, and then just do a sub to it.
Cause do I have a phone number for her? Let me attempt to call her now and see what's going on. If not, then I'm gonna unfortunately have to take the long route and go through Grady and everything. But I'll see what she says about him being in a wheelchair.
All right.
And then it is what it is.
All right.
Yeah, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take you today, sir.
Can I talk to whoever that guy was? The
It's really nothing he can do, and he's the one that's telling me because you still have an active warrant, and that warrant isn't going anywhere. I've even went so far as to reach out to the district attorney and see if there's something that I could do, but they're not answering. So unfortunately, I had to take you in.
You told me that I could provide documentation.
That's not a right here, right now matter. That's going to be a later on matter.
Can I talk to the
And
judge?
even so,
Can the judge?
and even
can
so,
can somebody like the judge
I'm
see
trying
me?
to tell you, and even so, you're in a wheelchair that doesn't conclusively prove that you can't force entry into a home. So, whenever these gentlemen are done, whenever these gentlemen are done, we're
She's
gonna.
refusing all patient care. She doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to go to the hospital. He doesn't want us to check his blood pressure, blood sugar, or anything like that. He said he did not call us. That you guys called us.
Okay, no
He's
problem.
basically
Can I have his
refusing
license
all-
back? That's fine.
Yeah, I have that.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to go downstairs, and you're gonna be transported to Grady, and then they'll clear you medically.
No, don't go. I don't want to go Grady. I do not want to go Grady.
That is the
I'll
one.
go with you then. I'll do whatever you suggested rather than go to Grady.
We're still gonna have to go to Grady regardless.
You want to go to the hospital by ambulance?
Why would we need to go to Grady? I'm sorry, what?
Because you fell on the floor. So you have to be medically cleared before we take you.
What does that mean? Does that mean I'm leaving in an ambulance right now? Or what?
No, I'm gonna transport you.
I cannot sit in I cannot sit in a normal vehicle like that. I just.
All right, Carl. Can you have Grady come, please?
I can't do that.
All right, Grady's gonna transport you.
No, I can't do that either. I'll get a bed sore. Don't you understand that?
How would you like to be transported to the hospital?
I want to talk to a judge or something. Could I get speak to a magistrate or
So,
something? I want to get this resolved because somebody that can
I'm,
think critically.
I'm not
can look at it.
understanding because you're saying that you had no muscle control, but yet you wheeled yourself from across the street and somehow got into.
I don't have muscle control after the thoracic 3 vertebrae, right? So I have hand control. I have hands. I have a
You're
license.
doing exactly what I just asked you to do before when you fell on the floor.
Yeah, because I'm balanced, right? When I have 2 hands here together, I always have to hold myself.
So that's one, and two.
What do you mean that's one?
And two, you're saying you can't sit down, but you have to sit
Because
in the
I'm on a
car.
specialized cushion. Do you see this cushion that I'm on right here? It's a specialized air cushion with specialized compartments. I will get a bed sore if I sit on anything other than this.
Correct me if I'm wrong, isn't a bed sore when you sit or lay somewhere for a very extended period of time?
It is.
It's not going to be an extended period of
start
time.
of that, I'm saying there's a lot of medical things going on with me. Just throwing me into the back of a car is not going to help anything here.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
There's a lieutenant, or is there somebody else in this building I can talk to? Anybody else in this building that I can talk to?
401, 402. Can you meet me at 35 lobby? Or 403, whoever's available.
Or just wait for my lawyer to get here. Or can I call my lawyer? Anything other than throwing me.
I mean, you can call your lawyer, but like I said, the warrant is still outstanding, and you're still gonna have to go to jail.
So don't I have to go in front of a judge or be arraigned?
That'll be the next day. What is today? Thursday? It will most likely be tomorrow.
I just can't. There needs to be an exception because of my physical condition.
And that's I'm pretty sure the jail has things that can accommodate you, and you will go with your chair. I'm not saying that I'm going to take you, your chair's going to stay here, your cushion's going to stay here, and you're just going to be asked out in the back seat of a car and then in a hospital and then whatever the case may be.
You're not explaining that to me as you're saying those statements, though, right? So I'm justified in not knowing that information.
Oh, my apologies. I thought that was kind of implied that where you go, your chair would go with you.
That's not implied to me at all. I haven't been in a police department my entire life. I can know any single thing about this life, right?
My apologies. I'm letting you know right now, your chair will go with you.
Yeah, I'd still love to speak with somebody of higher tier. I simply cannot accept that this is the remuneration for this after I've been in contact with you for a month and a half.
You've been in contact with me for a couple weeks.
Months are made of weeks, I guess,
Any supervisor in there 35? Ten four.
Where's 1 to
So that's why I advise you, that's my sergeant, he'll be able to speak with you.
Can you call dispatch and figure out what's going on with our radio?
Pretty crappy day, if I'm being honest.
So, long story short, he has a warrant for ag assault out of here, 411 Fredericksburg Drive, and he needs to be transported. And he's saying that he has obviously a medical condition and that he can't be transported.
I'm really saying that I'd like to speak to a judge or somebody who can adjudicate some aspect of this other than simply taking me to the hospital. Like this is. Like this is.
You better answer the phone.
So really, I would just love some information.
Speak to a judge right now. We know when you go to court.
I don't know anything about this, honestly. Like this is a complete total surprise to me. I literally have been in communication with this gentleman for a month, trying to figure out why in the world I have a warrant. I feel like I was tricked into coming here today.
Tricked into coming.
Yeah, because like he told me I could just come and sign some piece of paper because he didn't have any knowledge about what the warrant was. I have the email that I could show you.
Did you recently get put in a wheelchair or what?
25 years ago.
25 years ago.
When I was shot when I was 18.
Okay, all right. Have we looked up this case number?
You said I kicked in a door?
I didn't say kicked in, I said forced entry was made.
Oh, so this is your report?
Mm-hmm.
In the email you said you never talked to me or you don't remember anything about me, and that I could come down to sign a piece of paper to handle it all. So how do I understand this? Are you saying that you filled out that police report?
That's my report, yes sir.
So what's the issue today? Like, what's the medical assistance? What's the issue?
He says that he can't be transported because he will get bed sores, and I've explained.
That's not the entirety of like what we're talking about right here. What I'm asking is, please don't throw me in the back of your car, or else like my medical condition will exacerbate and become a problem.
So then I said we could get him to go with Grady, and he says he can't go with Grady.
That's just as bad as what I'm saying. And instead, what I've asked is just to speak to somebody who can critically think about this and tell me some other information other than that.
Okay, so you do have a warrant, all right, for arrest for aggravated assault. Okay, do you need to go to the hospital?
I don't believe that I need to go to the hospital. But again, I'm a paraplegic. I can't feel that I have a broken bone. I can't feel that I'm bleeding. You know, I can't feel those things. So unless I have the opportunity to like inspect myself, I can't answer that question.
He needs to get cleared before he goes to Florida.
Right. I don't know how administratively a lot of this process goes though. So like, you made me feel dumb for not knowing that I can't speak to the judge today. I'm sorry. But is there somebody else that can look into this somehow or determine that? I don't know. Is there somebody I can talk to critically about this? I guess I don't know. Is what I'm asking. Like I don't understand what's happening.
Yes, the judge today gonna go down full county. We ain't gotta throw you in the police car. We have it. So take it down. Yeah, if you don't need to go to the hospital today, you know, like that, you gotta answer for it.
Yeah, I'm happy to answer for it. How can I do that? Can I stand in front of somebody and talk to them about it now? Like
you can't do it right here, right now that I explained to you. You must go through the whole entire process, meaning getting booked in, taken to jail, going to your first appearance, and then you'll speak to somebody. They'll give you a bond, they'll schedule a court hearing, and then this is when I told you, bring all your documentation. You told me that you went to Grady, that you were shot, and all of that, and that they would then, okay, you know, go further into it, dig into it.
You say you've been like this for 25 years?
25 years. I got murdered when I was 18. I'm 43 right now.
Wait, what?
I was shot on the pavement, like on Moreland Avenue.
You just said you
woke up in Grady with my chest splayed open. It sucked.
You just said you were murdered.
I was murdered.
You take medication or anything?
I take like mental medication, but like
What
body wise.
medical conditions do you have?
I don't have any physical medical conditions I'm dealing with right now.
No. Okay, well, I don't see no issue why you can't take me downstairs.
I was telling him. So
I don't understand. What does it mean,
So-
taking downstairs?
to take you to Grady to get cleared, and then we'll start the process by taking you to Fulton
Can I
County.
decline going to Grady? That's just not beneficial for my health.
That's not negotiable. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna extend the process. Because if I take you to Fulton County, they're gonna ask you all these medical questions. You'll answer them, and if for any reason they deem you gotta go to Grady, now I gotta take you from Fulton County to Grady, get you medically cleared from Grady, and take you back to Fulton County. I'm skipping out that one process by taking you straight to Grady, getting you medically cleared, and taking you back to Fulton County. If you understand what I just said.
Yeah.
So I'm actually skipping the little middleman.
So how do we get there? Like, what's the
So can this cushion, this medical cushion, be removed from the chair?
Yes, my belt.
I can put that into the police car that you'll be transported to, so you can sit on that if that's what's gonna.
Can I transfer into the car? I mean,
We'll assist you into getting into the car, and when we get into Grady, we'll assist you in getting out of the car.
Okay.
So.
But I can't wheel and move at the same time. Like, I can't do that.
What do you mean wheel and move?
Like, I can't push with the handcuffs on. I can't move out of my chair with the handcuffs.
I will. You can push yourself, or I can wheel you, whatever one you feel most comfortable with. All right, you can wait in front of the elevator right there. You tell me you don't. Sir, 1 second, sir.
You don't want to go to the hospital?
I do not want to go to the hospital.
Would you sign a patient refusal that you refuse to go to the hospital?
Why would I need to sign that? Like, why?
Because we can, we offer, I'm asking you, do you need to go to the hospital?
I do not need to go to the hospital.
And you're not going to the hospital against medical advice. So if anything happened, anything broke, something happens to NGL, we're not responsible.
Isn't he taking me to the hospital?
Yeah, but this is on their end. That's the fire department end. You and me are going to the hospital, yes. But they're saying that they're not calling for you to go to the hospital, that I'm taking you to the hospital. So that's all it is. So it's just releasing them from liability that you denied
Aren't
to
you
go
the same people
with them.
though? I just don't.
We're the same department, but we work for the same city, but we're different departments. That's obviously the fire department, and I am the police department.
So no. So what do I need to do?
If you would like to sign, then you're
I don't want to sign that.
Okay.
Yeah, he just walked
If you don't want to sign,
back
that's
there
fine.
somewhere. Basically.
I'm sorry. Patient refusing to go to the hospital against medical advice, refuse all vitals before, refuse anything to be checked on him, and he's also refusing to sign his patient refusal. Where's the witness? Patient representative.
Go ahead, 653. Show me moving a 90.
So Grady is here. So, like I said, whatever is going to be the most comfortable for you to get to Grady is going to be either with them in the back of their ambulance, where you could actually lay down and possibly be more comfortable.
That's very uncomfortable.
Or we can go in the police car and I'll take the
seat.
Sure, we'll have a police car come over and you'll see, but it's going to be a back seat of a car. It's going to be.
I can't get in the back seat of a car. The door doesn't open up wide enough for me.
You got to pick one, either the car or Grady. It can't. There is no in between.
Charles Reed was charged with felony assault. In April of 2025, Catherine Jensen would email a detective, admitting her story was false and blaming confusion from her mental state. She asks police to correct the record and clear Charles Reed's name. Mr. Reed's attorney, Andrew Fleischman, is told by the district attorney that the warrant is dismissed and charges are being dropped. Despite Jensen's recantation and the obvious failure of procedure, Catherine Jensen has not been arrested for lying, College Park police have not apologized to Mr. Reed, and when asked for comment, the city simply says it's investigating the matter. In the end, Officer Markenley Belotte arrested Charles Reed, a paraplegic man, for allegedly kicking down a door and strangling a woman, despite knowing Mr. Reed had been paralyzed for over 20 years. During questioning, Mr. Reed denied knowing the accuser and explained his physical limitations. Officer Belotte still arrested him, handcuffed him, and caused him to fall from his wheelchair. Officers left Mr. Reed on the floor for over 3 minutes and later dismissed the fall as fake. Officer Belotte ignored obvious evidence, failed to question the validity of the claim, and showed disregard for Mr. Reed's condition and constitutional rights.
Less than an hour after publishing our story, records show a publicist hired by the city emailed College Park officials writing, "This story should fade through the weekend. There is no logical reason for continued media pickup." But we kept digging, uncovering a long list of disciplinary actions against the officer. And something the city knew before hiring him, one law enforcement expert believes should have raised red flags. Records show Belotte previously applied to work with the Atlanta Police Department in 2022, but the city rejected his application for not telling the truth, writing, "Markenley Belotte was untruthful when listing an employment date and deliberately omitted a termination. Information shared with College Park Police before he was hired, according to his personnel file."
And the fact that I think they would proceed to hire him is kind of the more shocking aspect of that, right?
After hiring Belotte, College Park records show he was disciplined at least 8 times in 2 years since joining the force in July 2023, including falling asleep during an extra patrol job, going AWOL on duty, clocking in more time than he actually worked, and accidentally deploying a taser inside the department. Not one of the disciplinary actions were in response to Charles's false arrest.
You'll get a phone call when you get downstairs.
How is this guy a cop? I mean, how is he still working?
Austin Handel is a former Dunwoody police officer and vice chair of the Lamplighter Project, an organization that supports officers in whistleblower cases.
And even so, you're in a wheelchair that doesn't...
We asked him to review Charles's case.
...conclusively prove that you can't force entry into a home.
And it's mostly shocking because this officer didn't look into it at all. All he had to do was call around, maybe actually set up a time to meet with the guy and actually get his side of the story.
He's a young cop. Young cops make mistakes. Should everything that he was disciplined for been considered a teachable moment?
I think that if they were going to teach him and they were actually invested in him developing as a good law enforcement officer for the city, then they would have stayed on him and mentored him and been watching him. And there was an officer involved in this that tried to do that.
Might need to call the district attorney's office, because if the door was kicked in, he didn't kick it in.
But that doesn't change the fact that there's a liability, and then it doesn't change the fact that there's a requirement of the level of service that the citizen should have.
According to College Park Police, Belotte resigned in lieu of termination in August. Atlanta News First reached out to him for an interview. He declined.
I'm pretty sure the jail has things that can accommodate you.
Off the force after facing multiple disciplinary actions and destroying a man's trust in law enforcement. Has the city ever apologized?
No, haven't heard a single word from him.
What would an apology mean to you?
I think it would perhaps demonstrate like room for growth and improvement.
The woman who falsely accused Charles of assaulting her, Catherine Jensen, has never been charged. We reached out to her, but she didn't respond. College Park Police also declined to sit down with us, but defends hiring Belotte. Its police chief telling us she did not identify anything during the hiring process that would have prevented the city from bringing Belotte on the force. To watch the full body camera video.
So what happened?
He kicked in the door. I ran. He choked me out. Tried to get the keys from my hand of my truck.
So he grabbed you by your neck?
Mm-hmm. Handle him myself. I'm too small.
You say he kicked the door in?
He did. I guess he took off on foot. He started to hurt me about March of this year, and it was a tumultuous relationship.
How's this impacted you?
Well, I haven't been able to leave my house in a meaningful way in 2 or 3 months.
just out of fear that I'll be picked up for an arrest warrant.
Has the police department apologized?
Not a single bit. Haven't heard a word from them. In fact, we've been trying to get into communication with them repeatedly, both me and my lawyer.
Because ultimately, that's all we're asking for, just to be adults. Take responsibility when you make a mistake and try to fix it.